Hello, just want to go over, I'm going to try to do a video series for you guys on ways to prepare for a long-term disaster. Not something 1 or 2 weeks out, but something more long-term that's going to require you to do bartering. And the type of scenario for this would be one that is the government is marginally functioning or not functioning at all. And it's not necessarily without rule of law, or something like that, but it's an environment where the resupply is not going to be there. The grocery stores will be empty or filled up maybe once a month, if even filled up, that type of scenario. So maybe not a complete collapse of society, but one where you're going to have to be on your own and modern conveniences are not that readily available. You may not have power even. So something along those lines, running water, maybe not. This is a hard stretch for a lot of people to get their heads wrapped around, but it is something that has happened in numerous countries around the world in recent history. And anyway, it's not going into all the details of which countries and so forth. There's a lot of guys out there that have lived in that, and they put out lists, and I've taken those lists and things that I've learned from disaster relief work and my experiences in third world countries and put them together. And I was just start going through it. I don't know how many videos this will be or how long it'll be, but I've got my notes down here if that's why I'm looking down. But again, limited government ability to assist, or no ability, possibly no power or water or anything coming to your house or going out of your house. So no septic, sewer, any of that type of going on as well. So it is if it's not as bad as that, you're still, if you have these, start preparing and start thinking along those lines, then when it's not as bad, you're better off. And so for this is items for potential revenue streams for barter, and just in that scenario, long-term disaster scenario. Some of what I put on first, I find was coffee. Second was tea. Just my sense of humor, I guess, because the people, they have to start their day with coffee. People will go out of their way by miles to get their particular brand that they want to get. And when that goes away, people will go not crazy per se. They might, some might, but most people will go above and beyond to get what they miss, to have some normalcy in their life. So tea and coffee help bring that about for a lot of people. And believe it or not, I'm not one of those. I don't drink either. But I have friends and family that do, and by the gallons, literally. So the coffee does not store long. It is in the processed form that you find it in the stores. Even the roasted beans, they don't have a very long shelf life. If you're looking to do a long-term shelf life, get green beans and learn practicing now roasting them. I used to help a friend do it over a campfire when we were camping. It was really kind of a fun experience doing it, and it's very relaxing process to do it that way in a cast iron pan over an open campfire. But there's that, and then but there are other ways you can do it. You can put it in Mylar bags and stuff. So there's a lot of ways. I don't need to go into all the details of that today to keep the video a little shorter. But the other with tea is whole leaves are better, or whole spices if you're going to be doing some sort of spiced tea. You want the whole seed or leaf that you're going to be doing for your processing. And believe it or not, actually some people will smoke tea, some forms of tea leaves in pipes. So that's another process to go. And if you know how to grow some of these plants in your area now, and then you can harvest them and dry them, that's another potential renewable resource for you. So again, this is long-term, 6 months, year or longer. And if you have a renewable resource that you could, if it goes beyond that, that's even better. So that's it for today. And I hope this has been helpful for you guys to start thinking. This was part 1, and I'll be having We currently have over 120 items on that, and this is only 2 items listed. So look forward to you guys looking again, and be safe out there.